He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And we are underway from Fenway. As the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. In there, 1-2 now.
One ball, two strikes.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Shohei Ohtani comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Now here's the first offering. Mike Trout is in with 2 away now. He looks at a called strike one.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And the screwball is in there, so he falls into a quick hole. 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends. And now, number 21. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop.
Short, hit hard. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first. On what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. So come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Slider laid off for a ball.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
I got the count.
To 2-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
We got a full count.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only one out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well. So it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball four. First and second now with one away. Mike Trout stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Counts even to Trout. 1-1. Yanked the slider across that time. Laid off for a ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Into the corner and slicing foul. First and second now. One man out. And there's ball four as this one gets away a bit. So the bases are loaded here with one man gone. And standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades. It's the great Chipper Jones.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Not a good at bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive, chasing the first 2 pitches way out of the zone. He should be sitting pretty right now instead of being down 0-2 in the count.
And a wide throw as this one gets by him at the bag. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up David Ortiz.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
This one's down to third. Throw is in time for the first out of the second. Now at the plate here is Salvador Paulino, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Definitely not the side where he hits for more thunder. More pop in the bat swinging left-handed, but he's going to have to figure out a way to start to get a little bit more thunder swinging right-handed against left-handed pitching.
1-1. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. So 2 out, nobody on. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First offering on its way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Tatis is there. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Steve Finley.
The right fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Finley.
Ball 1, no strike.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Finley awaits the 1-1.
That's a ball. 2-2 count.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Next to dig in, Gary Sanchez. Now here's the pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Down the left field line and deep, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. First offering on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Trout has a read on it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Leading off the inning, it'll be Gary Sanchez as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Gary Sanchez.
First pitch of the AB now. Check swing there. They'll appeal down to Gary Simmons, and it'll be strike 1 as he signals he wasn't able to hold up. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Screwball, tough pitch to lay off of with 2 strikes, but he's worked it full, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So bases are empty with 1 gone, and up next will be Willie Adames. Out in front of it, strike 1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. One and 2. Into the windup and the pitch.
No, inside.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2 one more time. Soriano comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. So next to hit is Edward Cabrera. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Couldn't time the screwball. 1 strike to count.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
To 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 21, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Number 21.
First offering. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first, and 1 shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Liner towards second. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Up to the plate now is David Ortiz. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. New inning set to get underway. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. And now the first pitch.
Byron Buxton.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Now a throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Buxton aboard here at first with nobody out. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Now at the plate is Mike Trout. There goes Buxton. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. At the plate, David Ortiz. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. So now into the box is Salvador Paulino, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it is. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Mike Trout. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Count now a ball and a strike. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. In there for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Taken that time by Chipper as the count draws even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Chipper Jones becomes out number 2 this inning. Fouled off. And he'll step off and try again. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. First pitch of the AB now. Popped him up. And this is taken in for out number 1. And stepping in, Gary Sanchez struck out in his last trip to the plate. Now the pitch. Check swing there. They'll appeal down to Gary Simmons, and it'll be strike 1 as he signals he wasn't able to hold up. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Next up is Willie Adames. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2-0 now. Now the pitch. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
The 3-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Now in the box, Steve Finley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the pitch.
Steve Finley.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The pitch.
I got 3-1.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a lead. Off walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Gary Sanchez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Next to hit, Fernando Valenzuela comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day. That's on the menu so far.
And he struck him out. So here now is the pitcher, Edward Cabrera. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Lifted down the line in left.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So he sets him down swinging. Edward Cabrera becomes the first out of the inning.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He certainly wasn't fooled by the previous changeup that was thrown to him. He was right on time with that fastball. You want to get to the big leagues, you got to learn how to hit the heater. This guy certainly sits dead red.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. First pitch on its way. Shohei Ohtani is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. That evens it up 1-1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Ready now is number 21. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Not shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. From the belt, the pitch.
The second baseman, Junior.
Here's the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now here's a fly ball, well hit, but he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up Mike Trout. And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball 1. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams.
We'll have to press pause. 7th inning ready to roll, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Mike Trout. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
A ball and a strike now. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Swung on, and he went fishing. And he makes the throw to first. Trout is retired, and there's one away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Inside with the screwball for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Now here's a screwball that's over, and that pulls the count back to 2-1. Screwball misses, and that'll run the count to 3-1 now. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Digging in next, Salvador Paulino. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And no shot there for Chipper. It's a fair ball.
He's in there. He's safe.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Soriano is there, 2 gone. Striding in is Gary Sanchez, trying here to plate the tying run from second, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Look out, 1-1.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he's got another one. 13. At the plate now is Chipper. Jones will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. And signals cross. That time, so he'll step off and try again. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike. That's out.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
3-0 now. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. First offering, Alfonso Soriano is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. And he pops it up. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into 3rd. He'll hold at 2nd, and there are 2 aboard now. Stepping in now, Steve Finley,
as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center.
And it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first out. So it's a tight spot here. 1st and 2nd, 1 man out, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Hit on the ground to 3rd. 1 there. Relay to 1st in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Willie Adames.
The shortstop, Willie Adames.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time, ball 1. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. 2-1.
The count is 2-1.
changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Willie Adames goes quietly to lead off the 8th. Franmil Reyes will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And now the first pitch. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
That's a ball.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Giancarlo Stanton will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. He's set and the pitch. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. Tag, and they nail him at home plate as the tying run. Lee Smith is called upon, and it's not for his usual role, just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. Juan Soto is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
0-1 pitch on its way. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 21. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. Next up, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. And he fouls this one off. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. This is in the air out to right field. Stanton has a read on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Mariano Rivera comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. He's set. Here it comes. Mike Trout is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Trout has a read on it. 1 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, David Ortiz. It was a walk in his last trip. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. Next, here is Salvador Paulino. Singled in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
2-2.
Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk it, so there's a good chance.
And the tag is on him to retire the side. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Snakes jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Fernando Valenzuela is credited with the win.
No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios me los bendiga, mis hijos no nacerá otro como Floyd. La baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tú ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Es que mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero, soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y a la estatal, cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sé que no va a cambiar, los que se viraron que le vaya mal. Y si me tiran, sabes que voy a pichar. Los palos son legales, las cortas están digitales. Los roles, los out de mal, las cajas nunca paran, son los y la baby le llegan. Los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tú ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. Mere, no me venga a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. Que manden, bajen PR, a la fama no se me aferren. No soy de la calle pero me pegué y no hay que los desentierre. Mi nieta ya tiene Mercedes, aunque mi hija solo 6 años ya tiene. Lo único seguro aquí es la muerte, pero para estar claro les deje 50 en bienes. ¿Quién te dijo que tú eres más que yo? Estás frustrado, recuerda salieron de mí, pues si no le han informado. He visto que se han virado, pensaron que al negro lo habían frenado. 300 canciones dejé en la compu pa' que en el 3000 se les no ha pegado. Yo voy muy zafado, y ustedes lo saben. Pa' la soy el negro del jarabe, una italiana, un árabe. Me voy que tengo show mañana, ya la plata no cabe. La baby le llegan, el negrito claro. Ustedes saben ya, hay music, hay flow, hay music, hay flow. Cabi, dímelo Rebol, ustedes saben ya.
I'm yours, but I'm anybody else's. You say you're mine, but there's always someone else. All the disguise, we're in love with being selfless. Let's make the most, say a toast before we melt.